All right, guys, we're back in the building, back with some more boxing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and all that good stuff. Now, guys, I have some interesting news here when it comes to Terence Crawford and Errol the True Spence Jr. Now, you guys have probably been hearing all day that, Terence Crawford was looking for the rematch for him and Spence to be at a catch weight. I think they said a catch weight of 148 with a 10-pound rehydration clause. That's been the talk today in the boxing space. Now, of course, I didn't believe that. And I didn't believe that for the simple fact that the whole thing was that both of the guys would meet at 154, in the second fight. That's where Errol Spence, wanted to be. He had a hard time making 147. And I think Terence Crawford had a hard time too. You could see how, tired and emaciated both of the guys looked during the build up to the fight, during the final days of the press conferences. They both looked tired and lethargic. But here's the thing. Stephen Nelson, who is a stablemate to Terence Crawford, dropped some interesting news on his Twitter, guys. So I want to read it to you guys and give you guys my take on this, because I find this quite fascinating, and honestly, I'm a little bit torn by it. So let me read what he had to say. He says, "Facts. And to all the people out here speaking false narratives, Bud is offering Errol a fight at 147. Let me say that again. He's offering him a fight at 147. If he doesn't take it, which we're hoping he doesn't, they're hoping that he doesn't take the fight because it's a waste of time. Bud wants to do something that's never been done and move up 3 weight classes to beat Canelo. So that's what Steven Nelson had to say about Terence Crawford. And, they're pretty close. And coming from him, I'm inclined to believe what he's saying here. Terence Crawford. And here's the thing. My take on this. I got to be honest, I'm a little bit torn by it. Because let's look at it from Terence Crawford's point of view. He's been there. He's done that. He completely dominated Errol Spence Jr. in the fight. He has nothing left to prove in that fight. And it's kind of like, a guy in his position, in the point of his career, he's kind of going backwards. When he sees, there's bigger fish to fry now. He's looking at Canelo. He's looking at Jermell Charlo. He's looking at becoming undisputed in a 3rd weight division. He's looking at his legacy before he moves on about it there. He wants his name to be remembered, and a fight with Canelo Alvarez, or whoever wins that fight between Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo, if he can get that fight and get a win, that's mega stardom there for him. Mega stardom. He will be remembered forever, in my opinion. So that's what he's looking at. And I do believe that if he does go back into a fight with Errol Spence Jr., it'll be more of the same. I already said that in previous videos. I don't think Errol can win the fight due to the simple fact that Terence Crawford boxing IQ is just too high for Errol. And he has a lot of attributes that Errol doesn't possess. He has a lot better athleticism. His power carries better than Errol Spence Jr. Just a lot of different factors that plays into why Errol can't win this fight outside of weight. So I do get that coming from Terence Crawford. But another part of me feels that he kind of owes Errol, the fight, due to the fact that Errol made a lot of concessions to make this fight happen. He gave up a lot of things. The ring walk, they tossed a coin. He gave up some money. All in all, going against his own promotion company to make the fight happen. because that's the fight that he wanted. He knew the fans wanted it, and he did that to, satisfy not only himself, Terence Bud Crawford, and us, the fans as well. So I do feel a little bit torn by that. So I really don't know what to think. I'm kind of in this gray area with that. Now, will Errol accept the fight at 147? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think he will. I don't think he wants to try and squeeze back down to 147, being as hard as it was on his body. A lot of people saying that he was weight drained. You know, he said the weight cut was hard. Does he really want to go through that again and just be, not the same guy as he's been in the past? A lot of people are saying he wasn't the same guy in the fight, and he probably outgrew the weight class. So I'm thinking he probably won't take that. I'm thinking he's going to just move up to 154 and keep it moving, keep it pushing. And there were other rumors of him fighting Sebastian Fundora or Tim Tszyu, and I think he may go that route. But I'm a little bit torn by it, guys. I just, I see it from both points of view. And I would say this: Terence Bud Crawford has to do what's best for himself, and if that's what he needs to do to get the fights that he wants, then more power to him. I just feel bad for Errol Spence Jr. in this situation, because I know he wants his get back, and I know he wants the fight to be at 154. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this situation. Are you mad at Terence Bud Crawford about it? Do you think he owes it to Errol? Do you understand where he's coming from? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.